そう Valhalla is pleased. I hear you like stories. I got one for you.
These could really help you in there.
I will hear.
I wasn't born with the privilege of some of my sisters in arms. I was just the daughter. Matter of fact, I wasn't even his. I didn't have much going for me. If somebody was asked, brought a heap of trouble up. Enough for now. I'll pick that up later.
It is all too common to fall to one of the chosen enemies of Valhalla. Don't lose heart.
A flute? Oh, will you play a song, brother?
It was my daughter's. But I will tell you of it later. Now, back to Sieglin and your low opinion of yourself.
Look, brother, I don't apologize for wanting her to have someone who can be everything to her. She deserves the best.
Then why should she not deserve the smartest man alive?
Sometimes I think you've come too far, brother.
Did I overstep?
No, Kratos. I appreciate your point. And to be fair, if I was so right, then why am I so angry at myself? I've got a bounty on that one. Got him. Count it, Valhalla.
Hey, what's up, Din? Yeah, we're doing the opposite side of the spectrum today. I was just playing Arisen Force Hero Test, which is like a ARPG beat 'em up with like really shit graphics, and then I went straight from that to this, which is like AAA, 6-year, 6-year dev time, $500 million.
Now then, the path should be unlocked.
We're doing
Let's
both
make
sides
our
of
way
the game development spectrum today. I was just playing an indie game, but
Perhaps we
mix
can
it up
buy
a
our
little
way
bit.
through some of these before our next attempt.
they only paid part of the revenue. How much less did they give you? 'Cause they do take a cut, if that's what you mean. Oh, they pay, they're always 2 months behind, dude. So you probably got paid for 2 months ago. Not whatever you did this month. Yeah, like for instance, if you put up like a video that the algorithm liked this month, you wouldn't get the money for it until January. So you always have to add 2 months. 2 months to whatever your current revenue is. Like, I haven't gotten paid for those videos I did for Gundam Breaker 4. I won't get that until this month.
The flute you
Because that
found.
was, like, a
You
while
said it
back.
belonged to your daughter.
I carved it for her as a gift. She enjoyed playing and was skilled with it. There was a song she would play, one I used to remember every note of. But no longer.
Brother, if you mean to recount the story of the day you were tricked into killing your wife and daughter, you don't have to. You've told that story before. We know how it ends. You needn't relive it. That's not the story her flute brings to mind, is it?
No.
Hey, what's up, Nishu? Namaste. Now you're speaking Spanish. I know you're from India. Where the hell are you from, man? He's speaking Spanish. You're from India. I said hello to you in Hindi. You're speaking Spanish. What are you, man? I'm confused now. I know, I'm just messing with you. I know you're from India.
Hello? It's in the ground! Break the tether, quickly! Wrong weapon, man! Losing vigor, are you? You're enjoying this, aren't you? Right side, sniper attack! The thing someone told you to kill! Yay!
Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. I'm not sweaty at this like the other stuff I play. Doesn't help that I skip the story because I talk too much. I'm not good at this. Gotta pretend like I am. I didn't play the base game. Allowed to be below average at a game sometimes.
Incoming charge! play, Kratos. Right flank!
They just talk too much in these new God of War games. It felt like you got to play a lot more in the old ones. You got to play a lot more, and now they talk constantly and they never shut up. I get really tired of it. So I just bought this game for this mode. It's the only reason I bought it. I like that they're trying to like humanize Kratos, but I just feel like they're doing it too late. He's done the most heinous stuff. I don't know how you're supposed to make you feel like he's redeemable. I don't really think he is. I don't know, man. I don't play games for the story. God of War was just like decent Western developed character action game. Never really was that great. Could do a lot better than that game. I'm not a story-oriented gamer. The gameplay only, pretty much. Most of the time. It depends. It's not like the old games were perfect either. They definitely had too many QTEs. I like how in this game you could just skip the QTEs and just push a button. That's one of the biggest improvements. I'm not a fan of these 8-hour-long QTEs. Like, I get the point. He's doing something savage. I don't know, man. I don't care. Just let me play the game, man. It's really cool that they added this, though, and especially as a free update. This is insane free content. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be this expansive. Expecting it to just be a quick thing you enjoy for a couple hours.
Behind you, dummy! Charging at us! Feel it burn! Okay, you killed everything.
What delicious Indian cuisine are you eating? Better have a mango lassi. Those things are top tier. Like I said, I did grow up with some Indian culture. Not that much, but a little bit. I definitely had those as a kid. You better be having one of those. It's one of the Indian delicacies. Oh, you're banned. You're banned from the chat.
And things just got hard.
You're not a real,
Did you forget that
not a
hatred
real
is a
person from
bastard?
India. That's the best shit, man.
Incoming back here.
I'm just kidding. Fake one, huh? You're a cosplayer. You're a cosplayer. You play one on TV. It's like when people say I'm not a doctor, but I played one on TV.
Behind you. Watch out.
Hey, you're not the real deal. This guy's healing him, or what? What's going on here? He's getting his health back.
Oh, not the song attack.
Oh, it's some gimmick. I don't know because I didn't play the original game. They talk too much. Japanese. There's a lot of Japanese in this game.
Behind. Incoming.
Talking. Just let me kill stuff, man.
Behind. Incoming.
I always get to this point and I just can't get any farther. They get like so much health. It's always the same big monster. Why does he keep getting his health back? Hell, stop healing. Oh, is it that thing that's doing it? Okay, well now I know that.
Right
I
flank.
didn't know that. This run's cooked anyway. Doesn't matter.
He's seeing you, Spartan.
They talk like way too much. Can you just like turn off their talking? Can you make it so they don't talk? Like, never shut up, man. Talking.
I suppose this means you didn't get to tier.
I've beaten this like multiple times, but it seems like it's like scaling up or something. I don't really care.
Well done, General.
Be a mod to make them stop talking. Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Back to my story.
You get tired of their yapping. You're playing Combat Kings. Wait, it's
That's
up
the
right
bargain with
now?
Valhalla itself.
Is it up right now? I mean, I don't have the money for it given my donation link, but is it up right now? Does it have the boxer guy? Because the boxer guy is the one I wanted to play with. I didn't like the big slow guy that much. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was gonna go sell a kidney to go get that right now. If it's not up, then I'm safe. I'll do one more and I think I'll play something else, because I'm not very good at this. Probably not very...
Valhalla selects your opponent
Great to
for a
watch.
reason. Embrace the challenge, but know you can prevail.
On that page you sent me, it says 3 characters, so... I guess it will be.
Behind you!
Ah, please, no guns. No guns. Get out of here with guns and beat 'em ups.
Calliope's flute again. Still on your mind, brother?
Yes. I will explain later.
See, I don't understand why that guy just, like, disappeared. It's very weird. Then again, they also, like, sponsored big channels to play, and then I guess it just didn't pay off. Which is why they should have contacted
I think I
people
know
like
why
us.
I fight Thor's sons.
Would have done it for way
You
cheaper.
tell.
Like Atreus. They were children of a destroyer.
I can't even pay my
And
bills
I'm
right
not.
now. I would
James.
gladly take
And
that.
I raised him as I was raised, subject only to authority. Perhaps his fate would have been no better than theirs.
So,
They only want,
they reflect a bad road
big
not
channels.
taken, a fate avoided.
Perhaps
Like, people that watch those don't
I
even
also feel pity. Failed by
don't
their
even
father,
like games like that
sent
because
to
they're
die
not
by their uncle and belittled in death by
they're
their
not big budget
grandfather.
masterpieces like what I'm currently
Chance
playing.
did they ever have.
Am
I
I
won't even
feeling
look at
guilt,
stuff like
brother?
that.
Some,
It's very misguided.
perhaps imagining a fair fight.
Like,
is
just
to
take
honor
that
them
same
as
amount
life
of money you
did
gave
not.
a big channel that didn't pay off, and give it to small channels like ours that actually like the game in the first place. How hard is it, man? Just like Mixer. Mixer syndrome is what that's called. Mixer syndrome. Pay the 10, like, highest earnings streamers and force them to stream on our site, and then, you know, nobody else watches anything on there but them. So they've lost a ton of money. Big waste of money. Instead of, like, could have paid, like, probably like 1,000 streams of my size, like 10k followers or less. Could have probably paid like 1,000 people the same amount of money they paid those big guys. I'm almost sure that they could have. But, nope. They just wanted the big guys to do it, and it didn't pay off. Site shut down. Incredibly obvious that that was going to happen, but somehow business people with millions of dollars couldn't figure that out. Just a failure. Writing was on the wall, but somehow they didn't notice. I don't know, man. I'm not a business major. I'm broke. I have like $5 in my account right now. I could have told you that that was a bad idea. But apparently Microsoft didn't think so. Now look where they are. Xbox is dead. Mixer was like $1 million loss, multi-million dollars.
Mind you! Incoming Bifrost! Einarjar, on the left! Behind you, brother! Ah, Bifrost everywhere! Behind you, brother! Ha! I knew you'd get that one.
I hope you get paid for it, because they paid
We should be able to
Justin
make our way
Wong
up
to
now.
play that game,
Maybe.
and it did absolutely nothing. I don't think that paid off in any
Use your
capacity.
resilience and be rewarded.
I really don't think that paid off as anywhere near as well as they thought it would. I remember the guy telling me that people would watch my video because of him sponsoring it. I'm like, what? They're not gonna care about me playing that game. Probably won't care about him playing that game, and that's pretty much what happened.
A little boost this time around, maybe?
It would be nice if that happened, but unfortunately with depression comes realism. I was not expecting people to come in here in droves because I'm playing that game before he did. That's not how things work.
One
It
wants
would
a
be
prize
nice,
from you, brother.
but it was kind of weird. It's like people are gonna watch because he's playing it. Like, I don't know, man. Most of the time, like, people watch those sponsored videos, they just skip past it or they don't watch it unless they have some kind of interest in it already. You know, sometimes you get sponsored to play stuff early. People will be interested in watching that, but at the same time, if it's not a kind of game you're known for, people won't watch, generally. It's my experience. Well, not my personal experience, because the stuff I've been sponsored for is things I'm actually decent at. But
Shield strike!
saw Calliope. I had journeyed to the underworld to rescue Helios. When I arrived, I heard Calliope's song on the wind and found her in the fields of Elysium. It had been long since I felt such joy. But it was another trick of the gods.
It wasn't her.
Worse. It was. The goddess of the underworld wished to destroy all of creation, Elysium included. She knew that for me to stand against her meant leaving Calliope behind forever.
Oh, but if we're pushing along now, we should wrap this up. Behind you! Behind you, watch out! Impressive!
I actually remember what he was talking about. That was from Ghost of Sparta. They have that QT where you have to push the daughter away. Depression porn. I don't really know what they were really going for that, because it's like, would his daughter realistically forgive him? Probably not.
Surprise, you hulking brute!
It's kind of strange, like, I really don't think that they would forgive him. Unless they were going for a Tales of Symphonia thing where, you know, Regal was beating himself up over killing his wife. But then there's that part where he talks to her Expi or whatever, and she basically tells him to stop beating himself up. It wasn't his fault. I really think the writers probably are cultured enough to play that game, so I have my doubts.
Incoming crossfire up above!
Come on, hit the guy! Like Anthopants. Hit the guy. There we go.
Well, whatever Valhalla
North American
wanted
aim.
dead, you've made them.
NA aim sums up why I don't play shooters. I'm very bad at aiming. I don't really play anything with guns for the most part. Pretty much never. Now you know why. Open secrets. I can't aim.
You're such a mindless brute. Sever the link already. Wrong
No, I don't like shooters. Like at all. Can't stand them. I'm a melee combat only guy. Isn't Dante in that game? Like Dante's in that game. Why is Dante in that game? That's so random. Let's put him in anything, man. Random Dante cameo. Out of ideas. If your gacha game is failing, you put Dante and 2B in it. That's how you make money. Money cheats. Put Dante or 2B in the game.
Incoming! Back here! Ah, one less monkey on your back. Strike with your shield, damn it!
They also put 2B in every video game in existence now. It's really weird. There's like no new game in sight either. That's what's weird about them spamming 2B and everything. It's like there's no new game. Like what do they get out of it? I legit don't understand.
Behind! Incoming! Well, better them than us.
I don't think you have to feel bad. They're getting infinite money from collabs without actually having to make a new game. I think that's a pretty good deal. Getting infinite money, not making a new game. There hasn't been one in like 8 years. You're doing pretty good. You just put her ass in every random gacha game and just get passive income. That's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. That's all it takes. I don't know where the last one is. Oh, here. Okay, good. Found it.
Incoming back here! Left flank! Great job not hurrying. You do like your fights tougher after all. You've done it, Kratos! Valhalla salutes your commitment to violence.
I want to go back to the entrance. Where is it? Oh, it's right here, I think. Or not. This game needs a map. Why is there no map? Everything looks the same. Just give me a fucking map. How do I get back to where I was? I can't tell where anything is. It all looks exactly the same. Oh, is it over here? Good. Why there's no map?
Please, take your sweet, sweet time.
I don't have a good sense of direction. I like just having a map, honestly. I've never really had a good sense of direction. Like, just give me a map, a pointer, I'm a lot happier when I play games. It's whatever. I get by. Alright, let's see if I can beat the game this time.
Oh, I'm back again. Still not used to that.
Ah, the end of another gauntlet. I have one last weapon to show you. I think you'll enjoy it, if that.
Probably just need to memorize the layout. It's the same every time. Probably just need to play a little bit longer. It's not entirely the game's fault.
Defend yourself. Fight. Be ready. Hookson! The right one's not blowing! Defend yourself. Be ready.
The box we saw you open in the scrying pool. What was inside exactly?
Fear, deceit, vanity, hatred.
Amplifying what the gods already possess. But what else, Kratos?
Find you!
Come on! Arms up!
I hate when bosses summon ads. That was a fun boss fight. Started summoning ads. Come on, man, don't be a coward. Just gonna summon a bunch of annoying ads. Why?
Come on! The fire, Kratos!
How are you still alive? You've been hit like 500 times. Just die, man. It's always the lamest way to make a boss fight hard is just summon a bunch of ads. Die, please. No more ad summoning, please.
Come on! Find you, watch out! Just a subtle shift in weight. Fight! Come on! Good! I'd expect nothing less. Don't get distracted. Be ready. Umhuxen! Be ready. Don't get distracted. I may have overreached with that block. Come on!
GG's. Good run. GG's. Bro fist.
Stop, Kratos.
GG's.
I yield.
That was a good boss fight. Except for him
Good thought.
being a wuss and summoning ads. That was a good boss fight. Bro fist.
Let's see what your mind has worked out. When the evils of the box were purged, what remained was hope.
which you chose to release back to the world.
Yes. After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to be.
Yes, you lived, and hope still lived inside you, from that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and fear and love and hate exist in every one of us. The question is, which will you choose to let guide your actions? Each choice we make shapes our world.
I see the truth of it.
And
I believe I am ready to walk through that door.
excellent.
What can I say to you? I remember how it felt to take that throne.
I remember all those QTEs.
All it meant,
I remember
and all that it did not.
all those unskippable cutscenes.
God of war. God of pain.
Getting the flashbacks.
Of suffering.
You didn't rotate the right analog stick in the right way. You gotta do that boss fight again. There you go.
And no one said
You're free of that now.
chase
You're free of that trauma.
that I know I can
Now they
never
have the
deserve.
accessibility mode where you can skip the QTE.
What does that make me?
Legendary.
God of fools. A god of... Hope. When all else is lost. You lost everything. And everyone. You became... There is no forgiving you. You chose! I chose. But now, should I, this same man, should
No,
I
you need to wait
sit,
5 more years for your next game.
take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service? In service. Should I lose everything and everyone? There's to be enough left inside so that I do not become you.
Kratos coming to India. Yeah, he's gonna go go on a rampage for a dosa and a mango lassi.
That's
what he's gonna do.
Cruel
At least he has good taste in food.
and selfish. But you are more than that. You have always been more than what others saw. You are more than that.
Looks like I missed everything. Did you find what you needed? Glad to hear it, brother. We're done here then, so, what now?
Now, I believe I would like to sit here for a while.
I didn't know I was going to get the ending tonight. Well, there you go. The only reason I bought this game was that mode. I might play the story eventually, but I've got a little bit too much of a backlog right now. I gotta do New Game Plus on East 10 and FF16, and those games have far less force walking and unskippable cutscenes, so I'm more likely to do those first. But yeah, there's Valhalla cleared.
Well done, General. I had no doubt you would see this through.
No, I had a lot of doubt because I suck at this game. And I didn't play the other ones. I had plenty of doubts.
I take it this is a good...
Getting by with pure action game fundamentals.
I will try to be what the people
Skipped
need.
the entire campaign.
I'm
Didn't
very
even
pleased to
load it
hear
up even once. Just went straight to
and that you
this.
found what you needed here.
I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful.
Valhalla is at your disposal, Kratos. If you have more you wish to work out, now or later, we will heed the call.
Valhalla has an offering.
Shield made it.
This boon is yours. There is a secret weapon that turns challenges into triumph. And that is your ability to adapt. I'd like to tell you a story that I think will help you along your path.
I got like 2 hours into the first one, and I got triggered by all the forced walking sections and stuff, so I uninstalled. I could not get through that game. There's just too much forced walking, man. It's driving me nuts. I couldn't stand it. Way too much. Like, you barely got to play the game, is watching a movie and walking slow. And I couldn't stand the kid either. The kid was annoying. Well, there, he got rid of his neck beard. He got rid of his neck beard. He's no longer a Funko Pop collector content creator. He got rid of his neck beard. He gave up being a clickbait content creator with Funko Pops in the background. He got rid of his beard. It's gone. It was very unkempt. It's gone now.
Back to my story.
I'm seeing some wise investments here.
The kid was annoying. I couldn't stand the forced walking sections and stuff. I just uninstalled that game. I'm like, you know what? I just can't play this game. I can't stand when you can't skip cutscenes. Like, I get you want to tell a story, but can you, like, just respect my time, please? And not have forced walking sections and shit? It's not that much to ask. Like, come on, man. It's like anything to just pad it out as long as possible, because games like this can't be too long. You can't have a game of that production value and budget be like that long. So they just pad it out by making you walk everywhere, and you can't skip the cutscenes. It's very obvious. I'm surprised how many people don't catch on. Like, they're trying to make an interactive movie, but then it, like, also has to be a video game. But, you know, the old God of War games are over in like 10 hours. And these ones are like way longer. And the only reason it's longer is because you can't skip any of that shit. You have to watch all of it. It's interesting that they have like New Game Plus and you still can't like skip the forced walking and stuff. And they only let you skip cutscenes on first playthrough, on second playthrough. It's like just blatant padding. Like, can you like think of the people that like maybe bought the game before? You know, there are plenty of people that actually like the story and aren't gameplay junkies like I am, but like they don't want to watch all that shit again. There are a lot of people who specifically didn't buy the PC ports because they didn't want to watch all that again. I'm like, don't you see there's kind of a problem here? like just let us skip the cutscenes on the first playthrough, man. It's not that hard. Respect people's time. There are like plenty of reasons why somebody would want to skip a cutscene. They might not care about the story. They might have watched a friend play it before. They might have played it on a different platform. Or, you know, they need to save the game and go touch grass. Like, what more reason do you need than that? Just let me skip it. Give me the agency. It's not the game developer's agency. It's my agency because I paid hard-earned money to play the game. That's my take on it. It's nice when games just let you skip it. And, you know, they're so focused on you need to watch our art. Like, what if I've watched it before, man? Like, what if I watched a playthrough? What if I, like, bought it on another platform? You know, like, just think of, like, the people that are paying your salary. Let me push start and skip. Period. None of this, you gotta beat the game once. I actually do really think that that is a significant part of why the Ragnarok port did not sell as well as they thought. Because you can't skip the cutscenes. Like, yes, there are mods. You know, the frame rate is better. You can play it on Steam Deck. It runs actually really well on Steam Deck. But you gotta watch all that shit again. And for a lot of people, that's a deal breaker. I can understand that. It's hours and hours of cutscenes. You know, it's like watching the fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy, or like the Harry Potter movies. It's a lot to ask, especially when you have to pay full price for the game again. Like, I can't fault anybody for just wanting to go download a save. Like, yeah, I don't blame you. If you played that game once, you know, on PS4 or PS5, and you buy it on PC, it does not respect your time in any capacity. It does not respect your time in any capacity. You gotta watch all that shit again and do all the slow walking and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know, if I had played that game on PS4, I probably would not have bought it on PC, even though it's the best version of the game. I still would not have bought it because I have to do all that again. I'm like, you know, my gaming time is better spent elsewhere. But yeah, that roguelike mode is really awesome. We'll definitely play more of that on casual night streams. Let me go ahead and show my backlog right now, and I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Let me go ahead and show it here. Alright, backlog currently. I just finished Ragnarok. I might play the new game, the actual game, like maybe next month. Because like the only thing that's coming out next month is the Power Rangers game. I'm a big Toku fan, so I have to buy that, even though it doesn't look too great. It looks like an average at best beat 'em up, and it looks too much like Shredder's Revenge, but I have to play it because I'm a big Tokusatsu fan. I might, maybe after that, I might do that. I got Fate Samurai Remnant from the Koei Tecmo America community manager. He gave me this key a couple days ago, so I'll probably play this next. Obviously, it's like over a year old, so I won't be making guides for it, but I might do some high-level gameplay for it if I like the game enough. But yeah, he gave me the deluxe edition for that, so I gotta play that. FF16 New Game Plus. The thing that sucks about this game is I need to play it 3 times. I need to play it 3 times to do mod videos. I already beat this game. I mean, technically it's not backlogged. I already beat it, but to use the mod, you have to master all the moves and stuff, and it takes a whole ass other playthrough. So I kind of have been on the back burner with this just because I have to do like 2 more playthroughs to do mod videos for it. But there haven't really been any gameplay mods, so I'll probably. This game is not too long actually. If you skip the cutscenes and the side quests, it's probably like casual playthrough, like 15 hours. So that's another thing I'll be doing. Towerborn got an update I have like barely touched yet. So now that I beat Ragnarok, probably do that. I got the River City Girls 2 DLC. This game's probably finished. I'll probably finish the Billy playthrough today, actually, when I go to my part-time job. Because there's only like 3 bosses left. I'm very close to the end. So that'll probably be the next game that gets beaten, even though that's not really a backlog game either, because I've beaten that game like 3 times. That's basically it right now. There's also East 10 New Game Plus, but the problem with East 10 New Game Plus is that it sucks. A New Game Plus doesn't let you carry over any of the shit that takes a long time to grind. I don't know why the hell they designed it like that, but like the ship and stuff, the ship combat actually gets fun after you max it out, but for some fucking stupid reason, you don't get to carry it over. And that's why I stopped playing it. I really like this game. It's one of the best games I played this year. For my personal game awards, this would be very high up there. But the New Game Plus is just stupid. You don't carry over your weapons, you don't carry over your armor, and then you don't carry over the fucking ship. And the ship is like the biggest grind in the game, and they don't let you carry it over. So you start the game again, and you just go at a snail's pace. The ship combat is garbage. It's really stupid. I would have been more inclined to play through the game again and get all the achievements if they fixed that shit, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like Tales is like the only RPG series that has a good New Game Plus. Every other game, like, you just kind of like arbitrarily can't carry over the thing that took you the most time to grind. It makes 0 sense. And that's the problem with this game. I like the combat, the movement and everything. It was a really great game, but the New Game Plus is kind of just a buzzkill. So I don't know if I'll bother playing this game again, to be honest. Maybe if somebody makes a mod to just max out the ship, I'd be more inclined to do it, but you just move so damn slow at the beginning. It's the dumbest thing. Like, I don't know how you would spend years of your life working on this game and then they realize that a New Game Plus would be nice. But then the thing that takes the most time to upgrade and actually be fun, they don't let you fucking carry that over. Makes zero sense. It's one of the worst New Game Pluses, especially because there's like the weapon upgrades and stuff, and there's like just never any reason to really use it. Because you just get a new weapon right away, and they're all just stat sticks. They give you weapons at the end, but then you can't carry them over. I don't know. It's like they went halfway there, but they didn't. They didn't go all the way, and they made really fucking stupid mistakes. So I don't know if I'll bother playing this again, to be honest. I'm more inclined to play God of War Ragnarok, the Valhalla mode, and like max out the file, and then also FF16. Those are probably the next longer games I'll be doing. But yeah, there's nothing really out right now that I'm interested in for the rest of the year. At the end of this month, there's Overrider, which is an indie beat 'em up. I hope that I will get a key for that. If not, I'll buy it. That game, the demo was actually really fun. The combat was pretty solid, so I'll be playing that. And then Rita's Rewind, the Power Rangers game, is on the 10th. So that'll be right after I get back from vacation. We'll be playing that. And then there's like nothing else I'm buying this year, unless there's some insane megaton niche action game shadow drop at the Game Awards. That's like all I really have planned for the rest of this year. So Fate Samurai Remnants won't take that long, especially because I won't be watching the cutscenes. FF16, same thing, and then East 10, like I said. The New Game Plus is just makes me flaccid because the ship, the ship in that game. Everybody complained about the ship when the game was announced, and for good reason. Didn't really felt out of place. They could have just like had you just fast travel to the dungeons and stuff. But the ship actually does become very fun. It's very fast paced. It's just you got to grind for 20 hours to do it. And then you start the game again and you have none of that shit. Really boneheaded New Game Plus design. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But it completely kills the replay value. The fact that you can't carry over the weapons either is really stupid. Because like they put an entire upgrade system in the game, but you know, it's an East game, so it's shorter than the average RPG. East games are usually like 30 hours tops. Unless you go for like 100% completion or getting all the trophies. They're shorter games. They're not like Persona length. So having the upgrade system felt pointless. That was my other criticism of the game, was the upgrade system felt like they needed to put it in there because bigger budget games do it, but it never felt like it had a purpose, especially because you can't carry them over. It's even less purposeful. But it was a good game. I would recommend buying it on sale. It's an excellent game. Definitely one of the best games I played this year. But yeah, the replay value is kind of bunk, to be honest. There's too much stuff that doesn't carry over. And what makes it make less sense is that your level carries over. So you can be max level with max rainbow orbs in every part of the skill tree and just, you know, curb stomp everything. But then they don't let you carry over the weapons or the ship. So it's like, which one is it? Because if you don't want me to carry those things over because it ruins the challenge, then why can I be level 99 with max stats or whatever, and then like a max skill tree with all the bonuses? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, for $60, this game's a bit steep because of that. It's definitely a fun game to play, and it's very streamlined. I did almost every side quest. I did most of the side content, and I rarely had to look up a guide. I liked how streamlined it was. It didn't waste your time, but the New Game Plus is just too flawed to really recommend it for $60. Definitely wait till it's like 40. If you can get the game for 40, I think one and done playthrough, it's worth that much money. But 60 is a bit steep. What's the point of New Game Plus that refuses to carry over so much? I mean, that's pretty much the flaw with like every JRPG series that's not Tales. Tales is the only one that gets it right, letting you carry over almost everything on a regular basis. There were some flaws like Berseria. Berseria didn't let you carry over the weapons as well, and that was just as bad as East 10, because in Berseria everything was a stat stick, but you had to master all the weapons to get the passives off them, and they would give you weapons in the last dungeon. You couldn't fucking carry them over. It made zero sense. It's like you've already done all the... I remember vividly... I played that game for like 100 hours. I remember vividly getting the last weapons and then having to grind like several more hours to max out the passives on them because they don't carry over. But for the most part, Tales is very good about that. The stuff that you invest time into, almost always you get to carry it over, with some exceptions. But most other RPG series I played, they always shit the bed on stuff like that. It's like, well, if I'm going to do a big grind, I want to carry it over. Otherwise, I'm just not going to play the game again. Persona is kind of an interesting case because they do have New Game Plus, I think, but those games are also like 100 hours long, so most people don't have the time or motivation to play a game that long again. East 10 doesn't have that problem. You can see I played 26.5 hours. There was a decent chunk of that was grinding at the end, so I think I beat the game in like 23, 22 hours. It doesn't overstay its welcome, but at the same time, having to do all that shit again is stupid. So I don't think I'll be doing that game again. You know, this game was kind of... Oh, wait, hold on. I switched scenes. Oops. This game had the same problem that East 10 had, where they have an upgrade system. The difference is that you can carry it over. The thing that was really stupid about this game is they have upgrades and stuff, but they're all just stat sticks. And because the game has way more, like, better graphics and more set pieces and stuff, it's not as long as, you know, like a Final Fantasy VII or something. So you upgrade a weapon and then you play the game for like an hour, and then there's another weapon that's stronger, and none of the weapons have any kind of special abilities or anything, so they're all just stat sticks. And there are like so many different swords, but they're all exactly the same. And like, due to how the game is paced, because, you know, they have like big kaiju fights and stuff in this game, like, it doesn't have... The padding in this game is mostly just the side quests. If you just go through the story stuff, it only takes like 10 to 20 hours to finish. But then, like, they have this whole upgrade system, and there's, you know, the stats go up like 5 points. And the accessories as well will give you like 3% extra damage. It's like, why didn't you just make an character action Final Fantasy? Because that's basically what this game is. It's like Platinum Combat in Final Fantasy, but then like all the RPG elements are shit. They're all terrible. The side quests give shit rewards. All the weapons are the same. And if you try to invest in a weapon, you just get a better one like 40 minutes later. And the accessories, you know, they make zero difference. The only ones that make a difference are the ones in the DLC. That was another thing about this game as well that was really weird, was that the accessories that actually do something and aren't just like very minuscule stat increases, they're all at the very end of the game. So this is another game where you have to play it like twice, at least twice, to actually have fun with the combat. But yeah, I played through Final Fantasy 16 and East 10 within a month of each other, and it's interesting that they're... You know, this game was super big budget, and East 10 is low budget, but they have a lot of the same problems. is that the upgrades and shit just feel pointless. It's like, if the upgrades aren't going to actually do anything, then why even have them? You know, you didn't have that in old Final Fantasy games, or Tales games for that matter. Weapons were just stat sticks. The difference was that they were paced better, so that if you invested in one, you're at least going to be using it for several hours. The problem with East 10 and FF16 is that the games are paced in a way where if you upgrade, there's just another one down the corner that's way better, and the only thing that's different is the stats. You know, it does 5% more attack or something. It's stupid. But FF16 I really enjoyed. I thought it was a really good game. It just didn't know what it wanted to be. It felt like a fake RPG. It felt like a fake RPG. It's like the RPG elements in the game are so non-existent that you could just take them out and just make it into a character action game and it wouldn't be any different. The mods fix that for the most part. There is a mod that makes it so the swords actually have like different properties and stuff. Like there's ones that will reduce the cooldown of things. There's ones that will give you different properties or make a move do more damage and stuff. So that actually makes the game a lot better, because the 800 different swords you can collect actually do something instead of just being stat sticks. This game with mods is way better than the base game experience or the console experience. And I think just what's depressing is that the guy that did the mod for the swords to make them actually do something, he did that in like a week, like 2 weeks after launch in his free time. And Square Enix, this big multi-million-dollar company, nobody came up to them while they were making the game and like, isn't it stupid to have like 80 different swords and they just do 5 points extra damage? I don't know how you spend so much time and money making a game and then like realize like, why do we have 80 different fucking swords and they don't do anything? But yeah, I'll probably do this next. Actually, I want to do the New Game Plus mods for this, so probably that and Samurai Remnant will be my next 2 games. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It is 2 in the morning. I haven't taken my meds yet, so I'm probably looking at another 2 hours before my body lets me sleep. I should probably get to bed. I'll see if I feel like playing some of these longer games later today. Good night, everybody. That's my review of God of War Ragnarok, FF16, and East 10. Yeah, East 10... I feel bad that not many people are playing it, but I do hope that it gets, like, mods at some points. Like, if you just let me carry over the ship, I would, like, play that game over and over, just to, like, max out my character and stuff. But the New Game Plus is garbage, and it really dampens an otherwise really good, streamlined, challenging experience. I played through the whole game on hard. Definitely got challenging at points, but it wasn't too bad. I'll see you guys later. Good night, everybody.